Okay, it's time to lace up your dress. You should have ribbon. You should have your dress. You may or may not have the panel. Your panel may be sewn on to your dress or it may come separate. You're still gonna get the job done if it's attached or not. So let's see where we are with the dress so far. The dress is not done, y'all. I need to lace it up so I can start working to cover the corset. Yes, I did make this dress. Yes, this is a custom corset, beaded fabric. And yes, I made it all. So, one thing I want to let you know is do not zip up your dress into your corset and snatch, because your skirt ain't gonna fit. Your skirt is made with your corset in mind that it's gonna be taking inches off your waist. So you may zip this up and it don't fit. And if you do it first, it's your fault because I told you not to do it. So let's get started. So you want to go ahead and run this ribbon through the first hole from here across to the next. And once you have it both, you want to pull it until there's equal amount on both sides. I have a lot of ribbon, so I'm a little far back. Okay, once it's equal, you then want to cross and go. Whatever method you decide, be consistent. So if you're going to go on top, do on top the whole time. Or if you're going to go from underneath, go from underneath the whole time. Alright, now we'll cross again and go to the next one. I'm entering from the top. But again, if you're entering from underneath, stay consistent. And we'll go again. You start to pull a little bit. Don't do a big pull just yet. Also, the client, they can start to slightly adjust their girls in the front, because once you pull, that's where it's going to be. So when we get to where their waist naturally sits, you're going to do something a little different. So instead of crisscrossing, we're going to stay on the same side of the street that we're on. And this time, you're going to go underneath. Pull out the rest. When you went underneath, you're now creating this loop over here. So we'll do the same thing over here. We're not going to cross the street. We're going to stay on the same side. And we're going to go underneath to go to the next loop and pull the string all the way out. And by doing so, we have created another loop over here. So now we have two loops in where your waist is. Pull some extra out, and for now you can do a quick little bow so you can come back to this. This is what's going to give us the ability to do a pull. Next, there's still loops in your skirt. So what you're going to do is crisscross and continue going down until you finish and getting all your loops in your skirt. Alright, now that you've gone through the loops that's inside the skirt as well, and you've crisscrossed, now that you're at the end, you can kind of do a slight pull, a little bit, nothing too crazy yet, and then you take the ribbon that's at the end and do a bow. You can do it at the very end if you don't have a lot of extra ribbon. Me, I'm just kind of in the middle for now. And then you can take this and tuck it into the dress. Now you want to make sure your panel is kind of straight. You want to pull this one down because it's too high. And the rest of this just sits in here. Now we go back to that bow we made at the waist. And this is where you tell your client to brace themselves. Make sure their boobs are adjusted in the front properly. And you want to take these two strings, crisscross, and pull. Okay. And then you do a nice bow. Don't do a knot. They gotta be able to get out later. This you can reposition. And then you'll be able to zip it up on your client. Dress form is still a little bit bigger than the client. But yeah. to go.